Hi, everybody. Today we are going to do a quick Gertie ball workout. My favorite, couple of my favorite series with this piece of Pilates toys. I like to have the ball a little bit deflated, about 75% full. And you can play around with that on your own. But just make sure when you lay on the ball that the tab that keeps the air in isn't kind of pushing on your body in a way that doesn't feel good. Okay, so we're going to start with it behind the upper back. You're just going to take your Gertie ball between your shoulder blades and then take the hands behind the head. Take your feet forward in a comfortable position and then start to extend your thoracic spine over the ball and have your elbows be slightly towards the ceiling. And then make sure that you're still drawing your low abdominals in to the body so that you're not overarching your low back. From here, we're going to exhale and sink the rib cage down and start to extend the back of the head back and up. So we're not trying to necessarily curl our head forward. We're trying to just engage the rib cage into the body and then feel the abs come to connect. And then inhale going back. And exhale, following the belly in. Good. Last one, like this. And up. So coming to this position where your eyes can just be forward towards your knees and the belly can pull down towards the floor. You're going to rotate your upper body to one side, feeling like you could open that back elbow and then reach the other elbow forward in line with the same side knee. Keep the knees up to the ceiling and engage your abdominal wall here as you get this bit of rotation through the thoracic spine, and then press the feet into the ground to feel your hamstrings work a little bit. And then you're going to go over the ball, skewed to the right or to the side, whatever side you rotated towards. And then curl forward, open that back elbow, feel your feet press into the ground, pull your tummy in, and then inhale, stretch over. Good, and one more. Good. Rotate through the middle. Rotate around to the other side. Reach back. Curl up. Good. Again, lengthen that back elbow back. Lengthen the front elbow forward. Just noticing if you've taken a different approach to the rotation on this side, we still want to stay heavy in the sacrum, feet pressing into the floor to feel your hamstrings, and then back to center. And then just coming back over the ball in the center position again. So you could do several of those. We're trying to differentiate between this portion of our spine from the ribs up to the shoulders versus from the floating rib down, which is more of the lumbar spine. So we're trying to use the ball to start to mobilize some of that upper spine. Good. So from there, to come safely off the ball, I like to either hold one leg or two legs and kind of just rock myself up to sitting. The second one is going to be close to the low back. So I'm going to smash the ball against my low back. And then I'm going to put my feet into the floor, and you could have bare feet or shoes, doesn't matter to me. You're going to pull your abdominal wall back into the ball and then try to get the rest of your spine to sit up really tall. Good. From there, you should already be working. So this energy of this feeling of pulling up and back is working your abdominal wall. You might feel a bit of legs working, maybe some hip flexors, and that's okay. But see if you can pull now your heels into the floor and kind of feel your hamstrings as you scoop the abdominals back. And so for as much as I'm pulling my belly back and against the ball, I'm also trying to bring the energy of the back of my head forward and like the shoulder blade energy forward a little bit. Good, and then I'm gonna reach my arms to the ceiling and bring them back down. Good, and reach the arms to the ceiling and bring them back down. And this might be all you choose to do. If you're ready for a little bit more, you can try bringing the hands behind the head. It's going to be your hardest position. And you can just barely come forward and then back into the ball and barely forward, back into the ball, barely forward. And so you might be getting tired by now in your low back. So take breaks, let your back move a little bit. Yep. And do as many as it feels good. You can also do them to the side. Arms can reach, they can hold. This is easiest, a little bit harder, a little bit harder, hardest, right? And we're gonna do just that small. And I'm not trying to necessarily get up off the ball. I'm trying to deepen my abdominal wall to the ball as I scoop deeper and get longer and just come up that little couple of inches. Yeah. All on one side, then you'll do a couple, 5 or so, 6, up to 10 on the other side. Good. Nice, and after I've done all that ab work, sometimes I like to just place the ball underneath the pelvis. So it's right in the middle, under the sacrum. And then I'm just gonna bring my legs up to tabletop and work on letting my abdominal wall come in towards the floor, stabilizing. And then I'm gonna lower one foot, bring it back up, and the other foot, and bring it back up. Good. And one, still working abs. And if you lower to the floor and you feel it in your low back, maybe don't go as low. So go halfway. If you're starting to feel like this is super easy, you could do both legs. You want to stay tight through here in that core the whole time. Last time. Right, you can open one leg to the side, but just working on how do I connect with my core and stabilize on top of this surface. Bring the feet down, roll your spine down, and just kind of let your pelvis do a little rocking towards the low back and then towards the tailbone. Yeah, feeling all the abdominals that you just kind of worked. Good. And just let your spine just relax here. So you can see how you could do a bunch or a few just to activate your abdominals. Those are a couple of my favorite ones with your Gertie ball. Everyone have a great day. Hope to see you soon, virtually or in person.